Hello and welcome back, my beautiful froggy army, to another video. As you can see by the title, we are working on the island today. I have a little city build for you guys, and I did want to go ahead and explain again my whole island theme and everything. I am doing Kid Core, and I am attempting to do a Kid Core city kind of in like the core part of my island by resident services and the shops, and then the outskirts of my island are kind of going to be like a froggy kind of swamp and everything. So as usual, I do want to show you the area that I'm working with, and right here, as I went to go show you guys the area, Huck decided he wanted to move out. I do want a froggy Kid Core island, so I want a lot of frogs, but Huck was kind of not my vibe. I enjoyed having him for a little bit temporarily, but I want more brighter and more colorful frogs, so I did have to say goodbye to him. But anyways, this is the little area that we are going to be working on. I wanted to build kind of like a little city area, like apartment housing area right behind my resident services, and as you can see, I had already started kind of playing around with it and working on it. I did that on a stream, just kind of seeing what I was going to go for. So I did start off by, of course, building up some cliffs. I wanted to extend the space a little bit, so I kind of started off by kind of marking out the areas. I was like, okay, how many spaces wide am I going to make it here? How long is it going to be over here? All that kind of stuff. So I kind of just laid down some guidelines first before I went and filled everything in. That's always a good tip. Kind of just like mark out the whole area that you want to build, because sometimes honestly stuff takes up way more space than you think, and then if you don't kind of like measure things a little bit, if you have very limited space, you can end up just totally taking up way more space than you intended to, which is no bueno. So I just filled up all these cliffs. It didn't take too long, thankfully. This is the part of terraforming and building and making stuff on my islands that I don't like the best. I would honestly rather waterscape than this, probably. Just building up stacks and stacks of cliffs, just a huge like chunk of them, is just so boring to me. But you gotta do what you gotta do, you know? You gotta do it for the beautiful builds, for the wonderful islands. So after I finished the bottom, I of course went and just kept building on the top, and I could have made this one layer taller, I guess. I could have built the next level. I could have built it up, but I decided that just these two levels was going to be perfectly fine, and it did work out pretty good. And then I wanted to move Gail's house here because I did want to have someone's house kind of nestled in all of these like little apartment looking type of buildings and stuff. So, and I do have some plans for her, but after time traveling to the next day and going ahead and cleaning everything up just so I had some space to work with, I went ahead and started putting down all of these little like city kind of concrete tiles. As you can see on the very bottom level, I had already put them there, so I knew that's what I wanted to do. And yeah, just I think these tiles are really good. They give it like a really good city vibe, and I definitely wanted to use them somewhere because, you know, they're very city-like. For my main path, I do think I decided on this water path that you may see here and there throughout the video. I'm still messing with it. I'm still trying to decide if that's what I want to go with 100%, but I think that is going to be the winner. It was going to be this path previously, but I decided against it, and after I put down the whole base there, I kind of went in with these little accent tiles, these cutesy little green and pink, and then these little blue ones, and just kind of added those here and there so it wasn't so super gray and boring. I still wanted to keep that Kid Core element to it, so after doing that, I went ahead and did the same thing on the top. Pretty self-explanatory. The only thing that kind of sucks about this is that all of this custom design pathing won't show up on my map, and I really do want to try to make a really pretty map. I guess I could have put down like a regular path first and then put all of this on top of it. That could have been an option, but I don't know if I was realistically gonna do that. That sounds like a lot of work that I don't want to do. So this worked perfectly fine, and at least we still have the terraforming to show up on the map. So after that, I just started building more of these little houses. Now this is definitely not my original idea. I've seen lots of people make little houses with these loft beds and simple panel designs, so yeah, there was a lot of me like running back and forth and like going to customize panels and stuff in between me placing down all this furniture. So I decided to kind of like make this video kind of like a mix of a speed build and kind of like real time, just because if I did all speed build, there would just be so much just like utter nonsense of me just walking around and customizing stuff. So as you can see, I did destroy a little layer of cliffs. I just needed that extra layer to kind of like move all of the furniture around and stuff. But after that, I went ahead and kept making more little houses and just placing things in between them to give it a city vibe. I absolutely love how it looks, and the only thing that I'm going to be changing for sure is using white loft beds instead. I know the wood doesn't look the best, like it's okay, you know, it works, but I just don't have any white loft beds, but I definitely want to get them. I replaced all of the regular wood loft beds because it does look a tiny bit off, but we still get the idea. The spirit's still there, you know, it's fine. And then I decided I wanted to incorporate one singular tree onto this build because all of my past builds have not had any sort of greenery, no shrubbery, no flowers, no weeds, and that's something that I'm not used to doing, so it's been hard to try to like, you know, not do that. But I also feel like, you know, cities still have trees and flowers and stuff, so I did want to still include them, so I just plopped one there and then kept going with the rest of the little build. And as you can see, I did use those bookshelves turned around to also act like kind of like walls. I did try to cover up as much as the cliffs as I could. I didn't want any of the cliffs peeking through because the cliffs are very like naturey and like natural. Of course, it's a literal cliff. So I wanted to try to cover that up as much as possible. And then I went ahead and went in with a bunch of little kind of smaller decorations here and there. There's definitely still ones that I want to add. I want to include more stuff on the floor. I just need to get stuff that you can like step on and that won't be in the way. Like I guess leaf piles and like more scattered papers and all that kind of stuff. But I just need to get my hands on them. I also want to like grab little cones and stuff like that. Maybe put some cones here and there, maybe like some little signs. But for now, this is what I went ahead and did, putting all these cute little things. So yeah, that is pretty much it. I know this video was kind of shorter, but the video is pretty self-explanatory. I really didn't do that much. I know it looks like a lot, but it really wasn't that much. But I love how it came out. Once I get those white loft beds, it's gonna look 10 times better, but I really like the look of it right now and I'm super happy with it. Absolutely love it, and I can't wait to also work on Gail's house that's to the left. I still have got some plans for her, so once that's finished, it'll complete the look. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to hit that like button. It really helps out the channel and I would super duper appreciate it if you could. And if you disliked the video, then go ahead and hit the dislike button because either way, it still helps my engagement, so thank you. And if you're not subscribed to the channel already, I would highly recommend that you subscribe. Stick around. If you like Animal Crossing speed builds, if you like Chicken Alfredo, if you like villager hunts, all that kind of jazz. I love to play Animal Crossing and share it with you guys, so if you want to come and see me on this island journey, subscribe, stick around. I would love to have you here as part of the Froggy Army. And lastly, if you have any sort of social media, I am probably on it as well, so why don't you go ahead and follow me. You can follow me on Twitter to hear my cursed thoughts, you can follow me on Instagram to see pretty pictures from Animal Crossing, and you can follow me on TikTok to see the very, very rare times that I post a TikTok. So yeah, I would appreciate that so much. Thank you once again for watching this video, I really appreciate it, and I will see you in the next one.